Hello, I am Melissa David. Number one, describe your biggest accomplishment in the past 12 months and the leadership qualities used to achieve them. So one, coming out positively geared within my first year of the company and winning some Stevie Awards. And what leadership qualities? Kindness, empathy, courage, and positivity. What strategies have you implemented to increase your company's profitability? Networking, number one. So I pay money for any event, all events. I go to all of them, connecting with my community and many different business things, whether it's a lunch with local women or if it's a golfing event with CEOs. I don't golf, but I do now, or going to the tennis club to have lunch with different kinds. So it's the flexibility of networking and constantly keeping up all those different kinds of relationships, including on social media. So once I create a relationship, it's really about fostering those relationships over years, and that increases productivity. So the money I'm earning now is from relationships that I made 3 or 4 years ago. And the connections I'm making now are for my profitability in 3 to 4 years. Trust takes time. People like working with people that they like to work with. So that also increases my profitability. Non-for-profit work is the second thing, is a big strategy for me. So the more work I do for free, the more work I get paid to do. So the more giving I am to especially women entrepreneurs and things like that need support within the social media space or advice or mentoring, somehow because of that, then I actually get more clients and make more money. So kindness is key, always. 3, taking time off to recharge. So I've taken a lot of annual leave this year, and because of that, my work is incredible because it's so creative and fulfilling, and especially in what I do in growth and engagement and looking at companies and within the marketing space specifically, if you don't go out and live life and see the world, then you can't really translate that into new information for companies. So living life is key, and I have found that the more time I take off, the more work I get. Again, doesn't make any sense, but it does. And number 4 is just creativity. So increasing profitability is the more creative I am, the more people are attracted to my work, and yeah. Okay, question number 3. How important is a company's culture to you, and what measures do you take to maintain your desired culture? This is super important to me. There is a book called Rules of Belonging by Fiona Robertson, best book on culture. And we learned a lot of lessons in COVID, and a lot of companies slipped back into old habits and tried to force people back into this work culture that just doesn't freaking work. So when I made my company, I was like, all right, I need to be the future that I want the workplace to be. And I have a couple of things I do that with. So empowering staff and trust, no micromanaging at all. Knowing that the people that work for you want to be there, they want to work for you, empowering them to deal with clients hands-on, to create things on their own. And when I leave on annual leave, I leave and I empower them to take on the responsibilities, which people like. People like feeling like they're trusted, just like in a relationship with a partner. Like, same rules apply to employees. Flexible hours. If you need to sleep in, sleep in. If you need to take the day off, take the day off. If you want to work at 11 till 8 p.m., I don't care. Flexible hours is like so important because it's important to me. I like to sleep in and have a cup of coffee, but some days I'll work a 16-hour day. And then other days I'll work a 4-hour day because I know that my flexibility in how I work needs to be that way for me to be the best person to be productive. I'm a little jet lagged, but I'm doing great. Okay, 4, no Fridays. I don't believe in working on Fridays. Fridays we call self-improving in my company, so people take care of themselves on Fridays, learn what they need to do. I want to empower all my employees to be their own CEOs one day, and I know they're not going to always be with me, so my goal is to create empowered women around me that one day I will help them build their own companies, but while they're working for me, yeah, that's the main thing I think about. And flexible annual leave. That's really important. None of this like super controlled annual leave, because some years someone wants to take off this much time and the next year a little bit like less time. Okay, 4 questions. Thinking about the latest developments and trends in your industry, what are you currently doing to ensure your business is at the forefront of these? So technology is moving really fast. I grew up in the Silicon Valley. I'm a child of technology. Every 5 years, my things I'm doing right now for my clients is going to be null and void in 5 years. So we have to constantly be moving, which is why my company is growth and engagement. Currently, we've been dreaming up like this metaverse office and what that really looks like, and creating like a retail store in the metaverse and also different floors of offices. Because I don't really think that this last pandemic was our last pandemic. And I think that we need to be flexible in the workspace of not creating individual Zoom worlds, but creating like that metaverse but office with security and staff and hosts and admins. Like, we just need to build a structure for that. So that's where my brain's kind of spinning into. But yeah, you have to constantly change and grow with the world around you. And this is my video. I'm sorry that it's so long. And this is Bowie. Bowie's just sleeping. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a really good day.